Good day.
Liara and I are here to...
Is it hot or is it just me?
Come on, Liara, I'm just hot.
Duh, it's just the effect of global warming.
Okay, fine.
We are here to inform you about global warming.
Liara, do you know what global warming is?
Yes, you can also call it climate change.
That's right. But the simplest definition of global warming is that over the past 50 years, the average global temperature has increased at the fastest rate in recorded history. And experts see that the trend is accelerating. All but one of the 16 hottest years in NASA's 134-year record have occurred since 2000.
Also, climate change deniers have argued that there has been a pause or a slowdown in rising global temperatures, but several recent studies, including a 2015 paper published in the journal Science, have disproved this claim. And scientists say that unless we curb global warming emissions, average US temperatures could increase up to 10 degrees Fahrenheit over the next century.
Hey partner, what do you think causes global warming?
Global warming occurs when carbon dioxide and other air pollutants and greenhouse gases collect in the atmosphere and absorb sunlight and solar radiation that have bounced off Earth's surface. Normally, this radiation would escape into space, but these pollutants, which can last for years to centuries in the atmosphere, trap the heat and cause the planet to get hotter. That's what's known as the greenhouse effect. In the United States, the burning of fossil fuels to make electricity is the largest source of heat-trapping pollution, producing about 2 billion tons of CO2 every year. Coal-burning power plants are by far the biggest polluters. The country's second largest source of carbon pollution is the transportation sector, which generates about 1.7 billion tons of CO2 emissions a year.
Curbing dangerous climate change requires very deep cuts and emissions, as well as the use of alternatives to fossil fuels worldwide. The good news is that we've started a turnaround. CO2 emissions in the United States actually decreased from 2005 to 2014, thanks in part to new, energy-efficient technology and the use of cleaner fossil fuels. Continue to develop new ways to modernize power plants, generate cleaner electricity, and burn less gasoline while we drive. The challenge is to be sure these solutions are put to use and widely adopted.
Did you know that scientists agree that the Earth's rising temperatures are fueling longer and hotter heat waves, more frequent droughts, heavier rainfall, and more powerful hurricanes? In 2015, for example, scientists said that an ongoing drought in California, the state's worst water shortage in 1,200 years, had been intensified by 15% to 20% by global warming. They also said the odds of similar droughts happening in the future had roughly doubled over the past century. And in 2016, the National Academies of Science, Engineering, and Medicine announced that it's possible to confidently attribute certain weather events, like some heat waves, directly to climate change.
The Earth's ocean temperatures are getting warmer too, which means that tropical storms can pick up more energy. So global warming could turn, say, a Category 2 storm into a more dangerous Category 4 storm. In fact, scientists have found that the frequency of North Atlantic hurricanes has increased in the early 1980s, as well as the number of storms that reached Categories 4 and 5. In 2005, Hurricane Katrina, the costliest hurricane in the US history, struck New Orleans. And the second costliest, Hurricane Sandy, hit the East Coast in 2012.
The impacts of global warming are being felt across the globe. Extreme heat waves have caused tens of thousands of deaths around the world in recent years. And in an alarming sign of events to come, Antarctica has been losing about 134 metric tons of ice per year since 2002. This rate could speed up if we keep burning fossil fuels at our current pace, causing sea levels to rise several meters over the next 50 to 150 years.
Forests, farms, and cities will face troublesome new pests, heat waves, heavy downpours, and increased in flooding. All those factors will damage or destroy agricultural and fisheries. Disruption of habitats such as coral reefs and alpine meadows could drive many plant and animal species to extinction.
I'm really worried about the future generations' life. If global warming subdue, that will be really dangerous. Lester, do you know how can we prevent global warming?
As a student, We can start from simple ways to prevent much damage to our mother nature by not using aerosols that emit chlorofluorocarbons and putting our garbage in the right bin. How about you?
We can plant trees, replace regular incandescent light bulb, drive less or carpool, reduce, reuse, recycle, go solar, buy energy efficient appliances, reduce waste, avoid products with a lot of packaging, install a programmable thermostat, turn off the lights when it's not needed, use clean fuel, look for renewable fuel options, replace filters on air conditioner and furnace.
We should keep in the back of our minds that we should also care for the future generation's sake.
That's right. We should also take care of Earth because the Creator gave this to us. We are the stewards of our Creator, not the destroyers.